Welcome back to Gravelsendfarms. In this video, I am clearing trees around the edge of fields to get ready for spring planting.
Clear. Get these windows cleaned up. Oh man. Oof. Well, today I'm going to go push trees away from the side of the field. There's trees in the fence lines and the winds have blown them over out into the field, so I'm going to move them with the payloader. That way they're not in the way. The cover crop is getting terminated today, so I'm going to open the gates so the guys running the sprayer don't have to worry about it. I wonder if I can give this tree a hard time. This thing push that tree over? I don't want these trees on the edge here. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. Do with the rest of those trees. Kind of on the edge there, getting in the way of the tractor. That one was dead, so that made it easier. I don't know about the rest of these. Problem is the front of this payloader will come off the ground and then it gets all wiggly. No, I don't think we're gonna do that one. I don't think that one's gonna go. Let's see what these other ones will do. Do one at a time here. Between these trees and get this little one here by itself. Oh boy, nope, see the front end came off the ground. And the back axle pivots. Tree that's kind of pushed over but not dead. I don't know. Another one I gave a hard time in the past. Well, I got it out of the way a little bit more than it was. With this. There's a little something sticking up. See, all I did was scrape up the branch wins. I need a bigger loader. That scared me. Maybe I need to put some weight in that bucket and then go push on that stuff. I might have to get out for this branch. Oh yeah, looks like I'd say that's a box elder tree if you ask me, but I'm no expert. Let's get that whole thing out of here. Oh, you can't get my controls right. Need to run this thing more. I don't want to push it into the ditch, just want it off to the side. Going up to this tree, and then I'll give this tree a little poke and see just how stable it is. Oh, that thing's down in the ground. What in the world? That thing's clear down in the creek. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea. Yeah, might be something for the bulldozer. Come down with the chainsaw and cut it off where I can reach it and push the rest, and that's actually what I probably ought to do. Lift up a little bit. Nope, too much for this little booger. Well, it's really reaching out. Beavers have girdled that tree. They ate the bottom around on it. It's probably dying. That branch poke. Nope. I'm not gonna do anything for that. There is a log on the ground. Maybe I'll try to push that. I come through here with the tractor and try to mow around the edges, and logs like that kind of give me some problems. Trying not to drive in the field, the compaction and everything. There's a branch hanging down, that'll cause some problems for me just mowing. Like every old timer, I gotta have a grass path going around the edge of the property so I can drive around and look. I'm getting my mirror into stuff. Oh man. See, this is nothing but bad news. I think I bent my mirror. Not that I need a mirror, but yep, it's all tangled up in those vines. I got a new to me chisel plow, and this has been a wet spot for a long time. So I used the chisel plow for the first time down here. It looks like it dried it out pretty good. I've ran tile through here a couple different times. Just been working at trying to get a crop off of that spot. blade. I don't know what that came from, if that's from the chisel plow I just got or what. That had been there for a while. It's just that the chisel plow is really good at pulling stuff up. It's like I've got a disc. It'll just glide over the top of that stuff. But the chisel plow went deep enough to, must have hooked it and pulled it up. I kind of like that chisel plow now that I've got one. It's a good option to do some minimal tillage. Just do tillage in spots that need it. It got off into our path that we used to drive around the acres. That's no fun. We want a nice smooth path. See a turkey over there. It's a black speck on that river bottom. Turkey season's coming up, I believe. There used to not be turkeys around here. The population has increased ever since I was a kid, so I like to see the turkeys. I haven't seen any crop damage, or at least I haven't noticed any crop damage from them. But the deer and the coon have been taking care of plenty of crops. The problem with this stuff on the river bottom like this is if we get a big flood, it has a tendency to carry it all out and deposit it in the field. Then I'm stuck cleaning up messes out in farm fields. Push that post over a bit. This is sheer laziness right here. Why get out and move it by hand? I can just scrape the dirt up with the big old payloader. Yeah, at least I can go for joy rides around the acres now. I don't like back dragging on this thing. I popped that bucket off that quick coupler in the past. This will make it so we can go across with an SUV. So I don't like back dragging and then I do it. I'm not even going to mess with that branch. There's too much going on there. That's a whole problem in and of itself. talking with the guy running the sprayer. They want those bumps knocked down for the field tile, so I'm going to go get the tractor and the chisel plow and see what I can do to get those things leveled out a little bit. My mirror's bent. Can't see behind me. That's a problem. So the problem with this payloader is when you lift a heavy load, you need to have air pressure in your tires. So what, say you got 100 square inches of contact on the ground and you're running 50 psi in your tires, so you can do the math for the pounds per square inch of air pressure, and that should be about what your tires can handle for a load on them. So if you're lifting heavy loads, you want a lot of pressure in them so they don't go flat. But then when you don't have a load, you're just driving like I am right now, the tires are hard as a rock because they've got so much pressure in them. It makes for a really rough ride. Well, let's stop here and fire up this tractor first. Oh boy, I can't get out. Oh, what do we got to do here? Guess I'll just check the engine oil. Nope, not on this side. Here we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. See if the battery's full or not. There we go. Nice. Always want to look for some oil pressure. There we go. That's climbing. We're good. Oh, there's the firewood I got. I'll just leave that in there for now. going to fall down anyway. We did it. Time to mix up some antifreeze. I used it all up in that 2670 tractor when I blew a hose. So I've got concentrate antifreeze here. Oh, that's been opened for some reason. I better get another one to see how that goes. I blew a radiator hose on the 2670 when I was chisel plowing. So I used up all of my antifreeze that I had mixed up. This is concentrate, so I need to mix it with water. I still need to add probably another gallon or more to that 2670 tractor. I had just enough to get me back up and running, but it needs more put in. I'm looking at the side where you can see how full it is, trying to make them as equal as possible. And I've got distilled water here to mix with it. Oh. I'm just trying to get them equal. That's not too bad right there. Well, now that I've used that first batch I mixed up, I'm going to mix up another just so I have it on hand and I'm ready for the next emergency. I always prefer to not spill because this stuff is sticky. It makes a mess. I always go a little bit over. Always want it to be perfect. Sometimes I just need to draw the line and say it's good enough. That's good enough for me. Some distilled water here. I wish they had a mark for the full mark, and I could just fill it right up to that mark. I'm going to go with it. There. I've got 2 gallons of antifreeze ready to go in case of an emergency. Well, here's some items that need to go for scrap. Be nice to save the steel wheels, although they're not doing too good, but looks like good scrap metal. Here's the shed that the tree fell on. I tried salvaging it. I was using it for my water tank for starter fertilizer, and the wind blew it off to the side. You can see on the ground where there's no grass. That's where it was. And the wind blew it off to the side like that. I figured it would be somewhat protected with all of these trees here. But it must have been a mighty wind. Oh, there's more scrap metal that needs to go. The place will get cleaned up a little bit at a time, and hopefully there will be fewer critters.
If you like what you've seen here, click the like button. It really helps the channel out. For updates on videos like the next one that will show the chisel plow smoothing out newly installed field tile dirt piles, subscribe for updates. Thanks for watching, everybody.